Good morning, students. I hope you have sent weekly test and unit test. Otherwise, send it soon. Okay. Now we are going to see the sixth chapter, money market. See, money is very, very important to do business. Without money, we cannot live in the world. We know very well. What is money market? Money market is a market for purely short-term funds. What do you mean by short-term? That is 1 year. It deals with the financial assets and securities whose maturity period does not exceed 1 year. Now we are going to see meaning and definition of money market. Money market is a segment of financial markets where in financial instruments having maturities of less than 1 year are traded. Examples: treasury bills, commercial bills, certificate of deposits, government securities, etc. According to Crowther, the money market is the collective name given to the various firms and institutions that deal in the various grades of near money. Deals with not only money but also the various grades of near money. Okay. So the money market is the collective name. The RBI defines RBI, Reserve Bank of India. We know very well each and every country should have its central bank. For India, that is Reserve Bank of India, which is situated in New Delhi. Okay, Reserve Bank of India is the bank of all banks and bank for government and the Central Bank of India. The RBI defines the money market as a market for short-term financial assets that also close substitutes for money facilities. The exchange of money for new financial claims in the primary market, as also for financial claims already issued in the secondary market. Then objectives. We know very well a well-developed money market serves the following objectives. Number 1, providing an equilibrium mechanism for ironing out short-term surplus and deficits. Number 2, providing a focal point for central bank intervention for influencing liquidity in the company. Number 3, providing access in users of short-term money to meet their requirements at a reasonable price. What all are the objectives? That is, we know very well. If we want to do a business, an entrepreneur that is, there are 4 factors for business. Number 1 is land, 2 is labor, number 3 is capital. Okay, to get that capital only, now we are seeing the money market and that is the financial market, money market, capital market, etc. Okay, capital is very, very important. Without capital we cannot do a business. Okay, so here providing an equilibrium mechanism for ironing out short-term surplus and deficits. For short-term, we call this one as money market. Providing a focal point for central bank intervention. Then uses of short-term money to meet their requirements. Then characteristics of the money market. Number 1 is short-term funds. It is purely short-term, that is 1 year or less than that. Then maturity period. That is up to 1 year. Then conversion of cash. That is, liquidity is there. We can convert this one as cash easily. Then fourth one, no formal place. Generally transactions we can transact with them through telephone or oral communication. Okay, relevant documents and written communications can be exchanged subsequently. There is no formal place like stock exchange in the case of capital market. In the case of capital market, we should have the exchange, okay, stock exchange. But in this money market, we need not have like those things. Then number 5, submarkets. It is not a single homogeneous market. It comprises of several submarkets. Okay, that is called money market, acceptance market, bill market, etc. Number 6, role of market. The components of a money market are the central bank, commercial banks, non-banking financial companies. Then highly organized banking system. That is, the commercial banks are the nerve center of the whole money market. Without commercial banks, we cannot have short-term funds. Okay, that is, a commercial bank serve as a vital link between the central bank and various segments. Then existence of secondary market. There should be an active secondary market. Then demand and supply of funds. There should be a large demand and supply of short-term funds. It presupposes the existence of a large domestic and foreign trade. Next, the 10th one, wholesale market. It is a wholesale market and the volume of funds or financial assets traded in the market is very large. Then number 11 is flexibility. Due to greater flexibility in the regulatory framework, there are constant endeavors for introducing new instruments. Then number 12, presence of a central bank. The central bank keeps their cash reserves and provides them financial accommodation. Then now we are going to see money market versus capital market. That is, what all are the difference between money market and capital market. 17 points are there. 17 points are there. Number 1, duration of funds. In the money market, that is, the time is not exceeding 1 year. In the capital market, that is, long term exceed period of 1 year. The number 2, supply of funds. The supply of funds, the market supplies funds for financing current business operations, the short period requirements of the government. But in the capital market, the fixed capital requirements of trade and commerce, long term. Then deals with instrument. Here in the money market, commercial bills, treasury bill, etc. But in the capital market, shares and debentures. Then money value. Here the money market, each certificate of deposit is for minimum rupees 25 lakh. But here the capital market, each share value rupees 10, each debenture value rupees 100. Then role of major institution. Money market, the central bank and the commercial banks are the major institutions. But in the capital market, development banks and insurance companies play a dominant role. Then availability of instruments. Money market instruments generally do not have secondary market, but in the capital market, they have secondary market. Subdivision. In money market, there is no subdivision, but in the capital market, there are primary market and secondary market. Place of transaction, that is, no formal place in money market, but stock exchange will be there in the capital market. Then the 8th point. Then the 9th point, participants. In the money market, bankers, RBI and government are the participants, but here brokers, investors, merchant bankers, underwriters and commercial banks are the participants in the case of capital market. Then number of instruments dealt. This one, in the money market, interbank call money, notice money up to 14 days, short term deposit up to 3 months, etc. But in the capital market, shares and debentures only. Then claims. In the money market, financial claims, assets and securities. But in the capital market, bonds and shares are dealt in the capital market. Then risk. low credit risk in the case of money market and high credit risk and market risk in the capital market. High liquidity in the money market, low liquidity in the capital market. The no price discovery mechanism in the money market, but price discovery mechanism exists in the capital market. Then regulator. Central bank is the regulator of money market. Then, but in the case of capital market, besides central bank, special regulatory like SEBI. Then underwriting is not a primary function in the money market, but underwriting is the primary function in the capital market. Then dominant institution, commercial banks are the dominant institutions in the case of money market. But in the case of capital market, non-banking financial companies and special financial institutions are the dominant institutions. Okay, dear students, today we have seen in the financial markets, money market, the meaning and definition of money market, objectives of money market, characteristics of money market, then the difference between money market and capital market. Dear students, you take note everything and study well. Then you write the test now and then. Okay, students, thank you.